Hi, my name is Veronica and I do foreign languages related videos, and I am an obsessed language learner. In this video we will discuss 11 fully remote jobs that you can do from your home knowing a foreign language. Let's start with the fact that COVID has changed everything forever, and a lot of people nowadays dream to work fully remotely due to many perks that kind of work settlement provides, such as flexible schedules, ability to travel anywhere in the world, and of course better work-life balance. With the shift towards remote work accelerated by the pandemic, many companies have realized the benefits that remote work provides, and they now offer remote job opportunities to cover the global demand. You want additional income and you know a language? Keep watching. This video was inspired due to a friend that is Spanish speaking and was recently looking for a job, and I was really helping her to find a job. So I've done a lot of research in this topic, and also I've been working in corporate for more than 5 years now, so I think I have something to say here. She managed to find a remote job. She's now working full-time and is super happy. Just to mention, I am not a HR, I am not a recruiter. This video is purely based on my experience and as well the research I've recently done for my friend. I am also present on LinkedIn and I see many of those job offers being posted every day on my feed. And just to be sure, for most of these jobs you don't need any exceptional or technical skills, just to be fluent in a language or be a native. Of course, if you are not a native but you have a certificate confirming that you know a language on a certain level, advanced level or a university diploma, that of course gives you an advantage, but it really depends on what type of job you will choose and what exactly the company that you will decide to apply for requires. Before I even get to the job titles, I also want to mention that I would particularly think about a certain niche, for what certain products or services I'd like to work for before even applying randomly. It's very important. You don't want to work for someone that you don't like or you're not interested in at all, even though you're gonna use the language of your dreams in your job. So if I was you, I would do my own research and see which companies have seen growth in the last months, which companies are frequently recruiting. And let's say if that was the finance industry, I would do some digging about it, because not everyone is educated in finance, and even though you speak, for example, Italian, you may not know the finance vocabulary, so you may find it challenging later on. And if there is absolutely nothing about the finance industry that interests you, that's fine, move on, find something else. I've seen a spike of companies offering language jobs not only in the finance industry, but also in those considered less liked industries such as casinos, betting, gambling, marketing softwares or technical tools, and of course many more. So if you want a fully remote job, it's not always about the easy considered industries like beauty or fashion. You may not always find something that you're particularly interested in. You may need to adapt to a absolutely new niche and dig there, see where is the demand and learn some new information first in your native language, and then learn more about the topic in your target language. When we were searching for a job in a Spanish language for my friend, she decided that she will start to learn about the metaverse and the Web3, something that is trending right now, because she saw a big demand and not many had knowledge in this industry yet, especially in Spanish language. It's worth mentioning that most of the remote jobs require either a business-to-business or freelancer contract, which means basically you have to take care of your own taxes, hire an accountant or figure out how to do it wherever you live. First, I will present you with a few positions that you can apply for knowing a foreign language. That usually is 9 to 5 type of job, but can be fully remote. You work for a specific company for X amount of hours weekly, which usually is around 40 hours. You get a normal work offer, and this is either on a freelancer contract or on a B2B contract. It really depends on a company, so it's hard to say, but usually this is how it looks like. Either way, you are the one responsible for your taxes for 95% of the times. So the first position, and kind of obvious, is customer support. Every company needs someone to respond their email, their phone, their chat, so you would be handling all of that customer communication in your target language. I think customer support is the most advertised position for foreign language learners. Speaking foreign languages and many foreign languages gives you big advantage, since it's cheaper to hire one person that knows many languages on an upper intermediate advanced level than separately hire all these people. A lot of companies only provide English support, and it might be problematic for some countries, some nationalities, especially older people, that they don't know English and they need support. So this is where companies step in and hire multilingual team. I know about this website, European Language Jobs. They have both relocation packages and also full remote jobs from anywhere in the world. This is not sponsored whatsoever. I just see their ads all the time, and I've seen myself that on their website they are searching for customer support officers from worldwide. Only speaking languages is required. Of course, if you have some experience in customer support, that's good for you. You will definitely have more chances to get the job. But I'm sure that the company will also provide you with the specific training. So even if you don't have any experience in customer support, this is an entry-level job usually, so you can definitely apply for it knowing a foreign language. Position number 2 is account manager, retention officer, business development manager, or affiliate manager. Of course, these names can vary, but those I all put into one category for one specific reason. They all kind of are involved with sales or retaining existing clients, or they also sometimes involve taking care of existing clients. So like following up with them, making them purchase the product again, like retaining them, or being the affiliate. So sometimes companies may have affiliates, and that specific person is responsible for more people. So you may want to be the one that takes care of these particular affiliates that bring more clients in. Main goal of these positions is to build a long-lasting relationship with customers. So this is a not one-time help, but is rather to build a relationship with a customer. You would need to ensure the satisfaction of a client, ensure that their needs are met, sometimes maybe show them the platform. It really depends on which position you choose. Some of them are more relaxed, some of them are more stressful because you need to meet certain sales target, but you will need to use your language skills. Fluency here will allow you to communicate with different customers from different countries, from different regions. Your duties may differ, and it's something that you can definitely learn once you already land the job. For example, when I was searching for an online platform where I wanted to land my course, I found one platform provider and I booked this one-on-one call with an account manager, and he basically called me at a specific time which I booked through Calendly, and he showed me the platform, how it works, how I can make my online course with them, and was using only English. They didn't have any other option except English. Some companies are now looking for such account managers, such affiliate managers, for such salesperson, let's say onboarder, that would guide new potential leads like me that was searching for an online platform, online course platform, to show them around, to retain them, to bring them in. So it's not always what you think from Wolf of Wall Street, that you will have to call everyone all the time like a typical sales position. It's not always like that. Here they would definitely have to give you a training or their platform or their product, so you know everything about their prices, their like packages, whatever that you can offer as a representative, as an account manager, as an affiliate of this company. On the other hand, the business development manager, he would be responsible for identifying new business opportunities and building relationship with potential customers. Fluency in a foreign language is of course crucial for this role because it would allow you to effectively communicate with international clients and explore new business opportunities. If you can easily talk with people, if you have some other connections with people already, like a client's base, you may consider getting into that field as well, knowing a foreign language. My experience talking about retention position gets the biggest salary, but as well is the most stressful, because you are being pressured to really sell the product or service, retain the customers, make them bring more money to the company. Number 3 is a translator. Of course, you would be translating some online content, but I feel like not everyone understands the potential of translators. I myself in my early 20s worked as a local translator. I was translating text from Polish to English and vice versa in the financial industry. Many companies operate worldwide and they want to have their content translated to multiple languages, so they can reach wider audience every time. Whether it's a website, a blog, or anything else, you can reach out to them and ask, do you need your blog translated? Do you need your website translated? Do you need your content in multiple languages? You can alternatively search for something like a content translator or simply translator jobs. Alternatively, you can set up your services as a non-sworn translator in one of the platforms like Fiverr or Upwork. Make sure first to gain some experience, because if it's your first time translating a big article, you cannot just put it in a Google Translator and deliver it to a client, because this is not how it works. You can try to translate by yourself in your own time, see how you do it, if this is something for you. You can take some free online courses that are available online and learn more about the power of copywriting. And of course, build your portfolio. And again, select your niche. For example, if you are interested in gaming, go ahead and search for a company that is a gaming company. They may have a blog in English and not in any other language. They may want to consider to translate it to your language which you speak, so that they can expand to more markets. You can basically help them offering your services. Number 4 is localization specialist. I didn't know what that means 4 years ago, and I researched more about it, and basically some companies need their content translated to multiple languages, maybe more than 10 languages. And first they produce something in English and then they send it for translation, or they have a translator in-house. But additionally, they need that person that will keep all of this content organized and like easy to find in which language that is translated to. If they translate content outside of the company, not in-house, they need that one person that will, reach out to these people. Hey, is the Japanese translation ready? Can I have it? Is the Chinese translation ready? Please send it over. If a company operates in a lot of countries, there might be a lot of languages to handle. Say it's a multilingual news website. Every day, a couple of articles has to be translated from English to another language, and it's a time-sensitive content since it's news. Kind of like project management, but sometimes it may also require you to translate from English to the language you know. Knowledge of many languages will definitely help you here. You could upskill as well and do some courses on SEO, since what I've seen in the job offers, usually a basic SEO understanding is also required. Number 5 is complaints officer. Complaints officer is responsible for receiving and addressing customer complaints in a professional and timely manner. Fluency in foreign language is important, as it will allow you to effectively communicate with your clients who are complaining about something. You will have to understand their complaints, write professionally in the language you're working for. For example, sometimes I see companies, they hire complaints officer for French language because they have a lot of French customers and they get a lot of complaints from French customers or from any other country, and they cannot simply respond them in English. They need a French officer that will write a complaint letter explaining the situation, whatever was the problem, back to the customer. And additionally, if you have some interest in law, that definitely should help you as well. Another position you could apply for, and number 6, is community management, community manager. You would basically serve as a face of the company. Community managers are involved in various areas such as PR, social media, events, and even content creation. Knowledge of multiple languages will definitely be well received here, since customers who are online, who are on social media, they may comment in many languages. So if you can respond in the language that they are actually writing in the first place, that's a benefit for the company and for you for sure, since you can use your language skills. You will have an opportunity to really connect with your customer, understand their pain points, respond in a professional manner to whatever they say. Sometimes you may need to also know channels such as Discord. If you have an interest in gaming, for example, then try to find a work for a gaming company. It's an advantage since you will better understand the customer and you will be better able to respond to them. Number 7 is YouTuber, pretty obvious as well. If you know a foreign language, you can start a YouTube channel and literally talk about anything. Don't expect a spike from the first day. I've just started a couple of weeks ago myself. I will see how it goes. But if you have a love for the language, go for it. Why not? If you're passionate enough, you'll always find people that will want to listen to you. Make either educational videos, speaking this language, or something totally different. It really depends on your interests. There is an extension, TubeBuddy, which I really like to use. It shows what people are searching for, so you can kind of explore and decide what content you should create as well. Number 8 is a community tutor. A lot of people online want to learn a language and they may not be able to pay for a professional teacher to have a class with. They are usually very expensive, and community tutors charge way less, usually half of what a professional teacher charges for a class. And you would basically be talking with potential students. Let's say if you are on a C1 level in, I don't know, Swedish, for example, there is someone on a B1 level in Swedish. You may help them to communicate by having a class with you. So you would usually prepare some materials and you would talk with that person, build their confidence in a language and help them communicate. To find students, you can open a YouTube channel or an Instagram profile, do some videos, do some social media reach, and definitely you will find some students interested in your lessons. There are also 2 platforms which I tried. This is not sponsored. One platform name is Preply and another is Italki, and you can register there as a community tutor and try to find some students that would be interested to get lessons with you. Now we will move to gigs and freelance. So if you currently have a job and you just want some additional income, you may want to start freelancing or open your own gig. So you retain your work as you have, but have additional money after hours. And here I would suggest registering on either Fiverr or Upwork. And from what I've seen right now, there is a big demand for UGC content creators. So UGC, user generated content. So you would basically open your gig on Fiverr or on Upwork, offering to do language videos. Let's say a company wants to make a Facebook ad or a social media post. They may want to approach to you and say, hey, this is my script. I want to have an ad on Facebook. Can you say it in front of the camera? And they have a cream, for example, that they sell. They would ship you the cream over, or if that is a platform, they would give you access so you can online show it on your camera as well, how you use the platform. So that's how it works. There's a lot of people doing that right now on Fiverr, but there are not many quality gigs. So if you have such skills, go for it. Number 10 is content writer. As a content writer, you would be responsible for creating content for various platforms such as social media channels, blog posts, websites, and many, many more. Maybe even writing some emails or translating them. It really depends on the company, so it's hard to say. Definitely you will need some experience writing in that target language that you want to use. If I wanted to land a gig as a content writer in Italian, for example, I would do first a few online courses on content writing, watch a couple of YouTube videos, and also offer to write some content for free to gain some experience and to build my portfolio. And once I get their feedback, I will launch my gig on either Fiverr or Upwork and see how it goes. And again, I would think specifically about a niche. Don't just generally become a content writer. Make sure that you are interested in one particular niche or 2 particular niches and learn how to write content for that niche. Narrow your client that you want to get. If you love sports, why don't you pick up something like sports betting? There's a lot of companies that also offer sports bets. If you love cooking, why don't you offer your services to food suppliers or chefs? Number 11 is voiceovers. If you have a nice voice and a perfect accent, why not to use it? You'll need to invest in some good microphone, of course. No one will want to buy voiceover in bad quality, so that will require a small investment. But if you have a nice voice, if you are a native in a language, or if you speak it in like C1, C2 level, why not to use it? Why not to sell your voice for audiobooks or advertisements or anything else? You can again do that on Fiverr or Upwork. There's a lot of people offering services like that, and there is always demand for a beautiful voice for a commercial. So try your chances. It can be a one-time job, or it can be a continuous collaboration, depending on what company really searches for, what your client actually needs. Lastly, if you feel like you want to upskill before applying for any of these positions, I highly recommend Skillshare. This is not sponsored, but you can get 30 days free using the link in the description below and search for any course that would interest you. You can cancel the membership on day 29 and don't be charged anything. This is a great opportunity to learn any skill for free within that 30 days trial. I personally have been learning Italian on Skillshare and I love it. The course is amazing. I am already doing 4th and it inspired me to pursue it further with Italian. And that's it, guys. I hope I inspired you to start searching for an additional gig or a new full-time remote job with your native language or with a language that you mastered to an advanced level. If you want more study tips, more language videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching.